nice to see. Come in, come in. You've tracked me down again. I'm in a really favourite place. Look, this is my friend Andrew Peterson.
Hey.
And we are in his amazing study with some of his friends and some pipes and a roaring fire and books. So you showed me some of your great treasures, Andrew. Would you show my friend?
Come here and I'll show you. I'm kind of a hoarder, so I like to collect things. My dream is that everything in here would have a story. So far, the scissors don't have a story, and whatever. But some of the things do. So I'm going to show you. This is one of my great treasures up here on the wall. This is an original G.K. Chesterton manuscript.
Oh wow!
Or typescript. So it was an article that he wrote for some publication. It had been folded over twice, and you can see that it was typed. I don't know if it was him or his secretary or whatever, but all the corrections are in his ink. That's pretty cool. It's about Beaconsfield, which I guess is
yes, the house where he lived. Wonderful thing that Chesterton's hand held it.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, and then some cool things here on the piano. This is where I do a fair bit of my songwriting. But some fun things that I have here that I can show you. This is an actual. There's a sculptor named Scott who lives in New England who was a big fan of the Wingfeather Saga, and he sculpted this beautiful Warden and the Wolf King sculpture. Very cool. And then here we have a great treasure, which is an original page from Joe Sutphen's Watership Down graphic novel, which he actually worked on this page while he was here in the chapter house when we were hanging out one time. And then right here is one of my favorite things ever. I just got these. Don't show the price tag if you can help it, because it's a little embarrassing. But these John Hendricks's new book, The Mythmakers, just released, and it's this beautiful ode to the friendship of
I've got
Tolkien
that
and
book.
Lewis. Have you read it yet?
No, I've been sort of going through it, and it's such fun because you can read it in different orders.
Yeah, right.
There's this bit where you kind of go through the wardrobe and look at a different theme.
And there's like, if you were interested in this, turn to this page.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so I've been doing a lot of that.
But as a person who's read a ton of about Lewis and Tolkien and kind of assumed that I knew all the stories, it was a completely new experience. So these beautiful. This is a panel of them outside the Eagle and Child, and Lewis going in to meet Tolkien, and this is them on Addison's Walk.
This is the famous Addison's Walk, which is great. I love their ears lighting his pipe.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, you may remember that when you were around my library, I showed you a new treasure, which was a present from Andrew, and it was a first edition of the poems of George MacDonald.
That's right.
So that's now a treasure of my library. But come over, come and have a seat. So Andrew was just showing me another treasure of poetry. Look at this. This is a beautiful leather-bound marble paper. Just look at that. And it is the works of George Herbert. And obviously the priest poet I particularly love. So as I was trying to read you something, with Andrew's permission, I'm going to read you one of the shortest.
You have my permission.
Thank you.
He has my permission.
I'm opening your beautiful book. So this is one of the shortest and I think most honest poems ever written. It's certainly by Herbert, but perhaps written in the English language. And it's about just being real with God and real with oneself. And it's called Bittersweet. And it goes like this. Just look at the beautiful, beautiful illuminated capital there. Fantastic. So it goes like this. Ah, my dear angry Lord, since thou dost love, yet strike, cast down, yet help afford, sure, I will do the like. I will complain, yet praise. I will bewail, approve, and all my sour sweet days I will lament and love. It's the kind of the poet of the both and rather than the either or. Anyway, well done for tracking me down to the wilds of Tennessee.
We don't know where he came from.
Yeah. Anyway, great to see you, and call again sometime. You'll find me back at home next time.